Heart and soul to me means doing whatever is best for the patient. I think that is our mission, to treat the patient as a whole and to listen to them and help them through whatever we can do. Cancer just doesn't show up as a planned event. It shows up in the middle of life, and it can show up at the worst times. I think it's important to early on in the conversation let the patient know we have a roadmap, we have a way to deal with this cancer problem. Getting them to focus on a cure.
As soon as a patient walks in the door, they are offered the services of an oncology patient social worker, the services of a nutritionist, and a chaplain. Every breast cancer patient and every man diagnosed with prostate cancer is offered the services of a navigator nurse. So many of these services are free of charge, and it's really thanks to all of you that we are able to provide them.
We met here in this room, which is the radiology waiting room.
Yeah.
Waiting for our treatments. We talked about our children, our husbands.
And we also talked about our treatment, our doctors.
Yes.
How important they were to us. How your reaction was to medicine, how my reaction was to a lot of medicine.
I remember you went into the emergency at one point because the
radiation got so bad. For you, they stopped some radiation for you for a while, and I missed you because you weren't here. It was like, where are you?
I felt the same.
So what brought us together, I truthfully believe, was God.
Yeah, I do too.
He's been a huge influence in my life, and will always be there.
Yep, me too. Elmbrook Hospital and the cancer care was part of that, of God taking such good care of us and us meeting. I think we gave each other strength.
Yeah, I am a mother of 4, and when I got my diagnosis, I was petrified, scared. My biggest fear was not being there for my daughter. That I had to. So I did what the doctors told me to do, and I made it through. I do remember going for a CT scan here at Elmbrook, and the nurses were amazing. They calmed me down, they covered me with a warm blanket, and when I was leaving, one of the nurses gave me a big hug and said, "It's going to be okay." She was right.
Mona is a radiology tech here, and one day after treatment, my husband and we went to close on the sale of our home. We had just moved as I started treatment. It was a long day and I was not feeling well. And as we got up to our door, here was a bouquet of flowers in front of our door. Mona had, after a full day of treating people like me, taken time after work to go and get these flowers and personally deliver them. This is my daily devotional. It was something my mother bought me. And on April 13th, while I was going through the final stages of chemotherapy, I remember opening up to this date, and in the morning reading, "Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for you are my praise." But reading those words, all of a sudden a warmth from here inside me just spread it throughout my entire being. And I unconsciously remember hearing myself say, "Really?" Up till that point, you know, you think you're 70 years old and you get colorectal cancer, and you go through a year and a half almost of tough treatment and surgery, and you wonder, you know, am I ever going to be the same? Am I ever going to bounce back from this? And I have. Last December, I went to San Antonio to visit our family in San Antonio and meet our new great-grandchild. And while I was there, the family threw me a 70th birthday party.
I'm here to celebrate life and the goodness that that carries. The help, the support that I found here at Elmbrook was heartwarming, spiritual. It was the heart and soul of my recovery.